Hey guys, Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More. We're out here in Benson, North Carolina. We're going to be on job 1 of 2 today. We're going to be washing this house right here behind me. And we're also going to be doing 2 portions of this white fence. And this is something that we noticed, you can see pretty well as soon as you get into the subdivision, is that this fence is ready to be washed. And so we came out here about a week ago, gave them a quote for the whole fence, and then we gave them a couple other quotes, just, you know, trying to fit into their budget. I do believe this is an HOA clean. It's ready. But we're going to be doing the house in its entirety. We're going to be doing both north-facing sides of the fence. So this side is the north-facing side, and then on the inside over here is again another north-facing side. So we're going to be doing both north-facing sides of the white fence. Ooh, yeah, that one right back there. Oh, I'm going to see if I can get them to maybe talk to their neighbors after we leave today, because I see another one over here. This is a fairly new subdivision, so I think a lot of these homes are ready for their first wash. So if they don't have a company set up already, I'm really hoping to be that new company getting into this subdivision. So all right, nothing super crazy. Again, it's a new home, so damage wise I'm not seeing a whole lot. There is a little bit of the fascia board up here. I noticed it looks crumpled or dented, so I wanted to note that. Let's see, let's go around here to the southern facing side and see what we're looking like on oxidation. Again, I don't think this has ever been washed. And oxidation is present, which is not that big of a deal. It's just southern facing side. It's going to be oxidized. Alright, I did show up with a completely empty tank today, and the spigot on the other side, the bell on top is busted, so it was just basically a useless spigot for me. I need full flow, but I stretched it over to the other side. Now I can finish my setup, get the doors taped up, run the hoses. I'm going to start on the fence and work my way to the house. 200 feet of hose. Perfect length from where I parked. I actually was parked a little bit farther up, and I said, well, maybe I move the trailer back a little bit so that we have more of a straight shot down that fence line. This will probably need another 50 feet to get the inside portion done, just because well, maybe not. We'll see what we got. Soft wash is what we're doing, so maybe as long as I can hit it with the soap, we should be fine. All set up, ready to rock and roll, just waiting on the soap to hit. Did want to point out there's a hole in the fence right here. I'm sure we're going to run into a few of those just from where the lawnmower passes and kicks up rocks and other debris. Not able to quite reach the very back on this one with the 200 feet of hose, but we can hit it with our mix, and that's all we really need. Just to be able to wash it. Nothing fancy, we're just using regular old house wash mix. Got a 1%. Gonna let it dwell for 10 to 15 minutes. It is super humid, so we're not worried about this drying out super fast. Nice and green. Do a quick second coat just to see if I can knock off that top layer and get to the algae underneath. Some of this stuff is already pretty well done with the first coat, but I have found that a lot of times the thick stuff, you gotta hit it twice. Right here. So, the underneath side, that'll be gone when we come back to rinse. Now I could hit this with about a 3%. It would work a lot faster. But again, we only have 2 jobs on for the day. Not the end of the world. We're also staying super local, so that really helps me with my time today. Yeehaw. Back around the north side. Just coming on through. Tons of snail marks on this. And this is going to be a nice little transformation. And a much needed clean. Had some pretty crazy wasps on the other side of the house, the southern side. Came out of one of the air vents. I think it was the attic vent. And for some reason, they freaked out when I sprayed SH on that attic vent. I don't know, but I'm happy to not be on the southern side of the house right now, because that is anxiety inducing right there. Is what way are those wasps gonna go? But probably 30 of them came out, so it wasn't like the biggest wasp nest I've ever hit, but it was enough to perk my attention. Alright, gonna do a little extra mile here. We've got the zebra stripes right here on the window, right by the driveway. So we're gonna do a little LA Totally Awesome. Don't worry about the bottle, it's a little beat up. But we're doing about a 5-to-1. Just putting that on there, let it sit for a minute. Do my little salt and pepper brush. And I'm gonna brush this in. And watch those stripes disappear. Okay, maybe watch those stripes significantly fade. Might be a bit more accurate here. Yeah, better. Might hit it again. We are running 250 feet of hose now. I didn't even try to get over here with the 200, just because we had to run a little diagonally, and you know, why fight it? I've got 150 feet of extra hose on the trailer, so roll it out every now and then. Went ahead and pre-wet the rose bush. I've got 3 sides of the house washed. All I have to do is wash this northern facing section of the inner fence and wash the back of the house, and we'll be done. And this is why we pre-wet the rose bush. We're going to hit it a little bit. Not hitting it hard, but not going to get out of here unscathed. This little ant bed. Going on through on this one, we are just wrapping up. I've got a bit more wrap up than normal because I have to wrap up the extra 50 feet, but no big deal. This north side came out great. The window here did not come out perfect, but significantly better than what it was, which is what I was hoping for as far as those tiger stripes. Around here, let's see what we got. How good did it come out? Yeah, shiny all the way down. Love that. Coming on to the back, there were a couple areas back here where I think they had been doing some barbecuing. You can see that white fence all came out good over there. And I ended up hitting this little storage shed because it was pretty green. But this area right in here had a significant amount of something on the wall, and almost all of it came off, but you can see it's almost like artillery fungus left behind, but there's something on there. Most of it washed off, not all of it did, but I can tell they do a lot of grilling, so I'm assuming that that was a grill over there at some point. Yeah, did a little before and after rinse on the rosebush, just to make sure we weren't damaging anything there. Now it's just time to untape the locks, roll up the hoses, head on to job number 2. All in on this one, 2 hours and 7 minutes from pull up to pull off. That's with manually rolling hoses and getting everything taped up and actually doing the washing. Out on house number 2 today. It's going to be our first time here. This was a referral from one of our existing clients. It's their neighbor. It is our 4th in the neighborhood. And this home has been washed up to the gutter line before, but never above this gutter line. So we've got a good bit of growth up here on the shakes and the fascia boards. Coming around here to the side, we're going to do a quick oxidation check where we've got sunlight hitting it. And significant oxidation is noted. And this is not even the southern side, so we'll go check the southern side here in a little bit. We have an unstained fence. We did give them some contact information for someone who could stain this, but it's going to probably bleach out the first couple boards. I will do what I can to, I guess, minimize that, but it's going to happen. Same thing with the unstained deck. We might end up with a little bit of runoff that bleaches it out a little bit, but I'll again do my best to mitigate that. Let's check the oxidation here on the southern portion of the house. Use a clean glove, and again, significant oxidation noted. I can actually see here where something rubbed against it. Maybe that's a snail mark, but a lot of gravel on this one. All right, no significant damage noted. Looks like a very well maintained home. We maintained this one and the one around the corner there. And so this is our 4th in the neighborhood. And we are going to also be hitting this little corner right up here on the neighbor's house. That's something that she pre-discussed with the neighbor and let them know just a few minutes ago that I was here to do that. So we're going to knock that out. It should only take 30 seconds or so. All right, that's all, folks. Show's over. Go home. We got 2 good jobs in the books for today, and we hit our daily minimum revenue goal, which is something that we haven't been able to do every day during July, but I'm grateful to be able to do it today. Got old dad hanging out in the front yard with me. We're going to do a little bit of yard work now that it's good and hot. And yeah, I was just telling him that, you know, kind of harvest is over. We're officially in our summer slump now, so we are going to be doing yard signs tomorrow. We're going to be following up on some clients we haven't seen in a little while and just kind of seeing what we can drum up for the slow season. But we are done with our spring rush, and now we are back to trying to fill the gaps in our schedules, and maybe even taking a few days off just to catch up around stuff on the house and a little mental decompression after almost 5 years of doing this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it today, and y'all be safe out there.